And another new year is coming on Bengali calendar. To make your Poila Boishakh more special, make this thali and enjoy with your family. Hello viewers, myself Shuparna, welcome to Simple Food. Before I start today's video, please go and click the subscribe button and press the bell icon and watch our videos more and more. In this thali, you will get Luchi, that is fried bread, Paneer diye Cholar Dal, that is chana dal with cottage cheese, plain rice, Radhuni diye Mushro Dal or red lentils cooked with wild celery seeds, Posto diye Alu Bhaja, that is diced potato fry with poppy seeds, Prawn Kebab, Papda Shoshi, Bhuna Mutton, Misty Aloo Chutney, that is sweet potato condiment, and Aamsotto Sandesh. First, I am going to make Papda Shoshi. This is one of the fish recipe in this thali. It's very much basic and easy recipe. It is a traditional Bengali age-old recipe where Papda fishes are cooked with mustard gravy. Heat some mustard oil in a pan and now add the Papda fish into this hot oil. Make sure the oil is nicely hot. I marinate the fish with little bit of turmeric powder and salt. It would take 5 to 6 minutes to fry. Cover the pan as it splatters so much, so I put the lid on. After 2 to 3 minutes, remove the lid and it's time to flip the fish. Be careful if you are not used to with a fish cooking. Cover the pan, fry this side. We doesn't need to fry this fish too much, just lightly fry them. I'll set this aside and going to make the gravy. Into the same oil, add 1/4 teaspoon of Nigella seeds or kalo jeera. Just stir them little. Add half teaspoon of turmeric powder. Keep the flame low and stir. Mix the turmeric powder with the oil. Okay, now add black mustard seeds and green chili paste, but strain this paste before adding to the gravy, or you may use a strainer directly on the pan and strain it as mine. Keep the flame low at this point. If you keep the flame high and you add this mustard paste, then all would be splattered very badly, so keep the flame low. Mix well. Add salt to taste. Always check the salt when you make fish. Pinch of sugar. Give a very good mix. Now add 2 pieces of slitted green chili. Adjust the amount of green chili as per your taste. Now add previously fried Papda fish. As these fishes are too soft, so don't move them frequently. These are nicely bubbling. I am putting the gravy over the fish. This fish is very sweet in taste and doesn't have so many thorns. In Bengal, this fish is so popular. Cover the pan and cook for 5 minutes. These are large in pieces, so I am covering the pan. If you have little small size of Pabda, then don't cover them. After 5 minutes and Pabda Mach'er Shorshe is ready. Just have a plate of rice and have your beautiful lunch. Now I am going to make one of our dal recipe in this thali, Radhuni diye Mushro Dal. It is a traditional Bengali household recipe where red lentils are cooked with wild celery seeds and tomato. Into a pan, take 1 teaspoon of mustard oil. Once the oil is hot, add 1/4 teaspoon of wild celery seeds or Radhuni. Add slitted green chili. Now add 1 medium-sized chopped tomato. Fry them for 30 seconds. This dal recipe is very light. It's good for summer. Now add a pinch of turmeric powder, salt to taste. Now cook the tomato well with this turmeric and salt. They will be quite smashy. Add 1/4 teaspoon of sugar. Give a mix. Now time to add the boiled Masoor Dal or red lentils. I boiled it for 10 minutes. You can also pressure cook the dal for 2 whistles. These lentils can be split or whole, and both types are used in Indian cuisine. Add water as per your requirement. Some likes the thickened consistency of dal and some likes thin consistency of dal. So it's up to you what you like. I like thickened ones, so I add little water to make the dal. Now let it come to boil and cook for 5 minutes. Mushro Dal is flavorful, tasty and nutritious. It is used by a large population since it has the highest amount of protein compared to the other dals. It has perfect yellow color and right consistency. Radhuni diye Mushro Dal is ready for this thali. Now I am going to make mutton bhuna or Bhuna Mutton. Bhuna Mutton is a traditional Indian recipe usually made with mutton, onion and other spices. I'll dry roast some spices. Take 1 teaspoon of whole coriander seeds, 1.5 teaspoon of cumin seeds, 20 to 25 pieces of black peppercorn, 4 to 5 cloves, cinnamon sticks, 3 to 4 pods of cardamoms, very little bit of nutmeg, 1 bay leaf, 1 dry red chili. Okay, so now dry roast them for 4 to 5 minutes. Continuously stir or toss these whole spices. Make sure they are not getting over roast or burned. If these are burned, definitely they taste bitter. Set these whole spices aside for cool down a bit and then make a coarse powder. Now take 3 tablespoons of mustard oil into a pressure cooker. Add 2 medium-sized sliced onion. One thing, try to slice the onion very thinly. Fry the onions until they are nicely brown. Fry the onions on low heat. They will first turn into light pink, then translucent, then they turns brown. It will take around 7 to 8 minutes if you cook the onions on low flame. If you fry the onions on high heat, they could be burned. Onions are nicely golden brown. Now time to add 450 gram of mutton pieces. Fry the mutton with the onion for 8 to 10 minutes. To make this dish, mutton is cooked with a blend of different spices which adds to the richness of the curry. Mutton will turn little brown, but put the flame medium to high, not too high nor low. After every 2 to 3 minutes, splashes a tablespoon of water into the mutton and keep frying them. Don't forget to scrape the bottom of the pan. Okay, so now add 2 teaspoons of garlic paste into this, 2 teaspoons of ginger paste. Fry for 3 minutes. Puna means fried. Puna is a medium hot dry curry originating in Bengal, prepared typically by frying meat with spices and lots of onions until everything is nicely cooked together and comes as a lip-smacking gravy. Again, give little splash of water and fry. Add 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 tablespoon of Kashmiri red chili powder, salt to taste. Give a mix and fry for another 5 to 8 minutes. Again, give a splash of water. It's important to resist the spices from burning. Keep mixing. Already it has beautiful, amazing color. Finally, add water as per your need. Give a little stir. Let it comes to boil and then cover the pressure cooker and cook for 4 to 5 whistles. Okay, so after 5 whistles, I allow it to release the pressure naturally. Open the lid, give a stir. Now pour this mutton into a pan. Let it simmer for a couple of minutes. This has extremely aromatic, flavorful and super juicy mutton that makes you crave more. It is a bit time consuming, but the end result is delicious. Then add 3 tablespoons of yogurt. And mix very quickly. I whisk the yogurt before adding. As you can see, the gravy has thickened little. Now add Bhuna masala 3 teaspoons. If you think you need more Bhuna masala, you can add them. Give a mix. You can see these are nicely cooking. I wish you can smell this aroma. It's nicely cooked, well dried up. Now sprinkle some chopped coriander leaves. This dish gives you a slightly dry velvety gravy. Give a nice stir. When you cook the mutton with Bhuna masala, keep the flame high. I don't add the red chili powder for the spiciness. You can't get that pungent flavor from the red chili. I add only Kashmiri red chili powder for the color. Bhuna mutton is ready. If you have some guests at your home or you hosting some get together, this mutton bhuna is totally ideal to give the treat to your guest. Now I am going to make Paneer diye Cholar Dal. This chana dal with paneer is made slightly thick so it can be eaten as a side with roti and with paratha and also with Bengali Luchi. First I'll fry the paneer cubes a bit. Take 1 tablespoon of mustard oil in a pan. Now add the paneer cubes. Keep the flame low at this point. Sprinkle a pinch of turmeric powder and a pinch of salt. Shallow fry the paneer cubes on low heat. After fry the paneer, take them out from the oil and set aside. Now into the same oil, add a bay leaf, 1 slitted red chili and 1/4 teaspoon of whole cumin seeds to temper the oil. Just saute them little. Now add 1 medium-sized chopped tomato. Fry the tomato well. The tomatoes are little soft. Okay, now add 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1/2 teaspoon of red chili powder, 1 teaspoon of cumin powder, salt to taste. But one thing, always remember whenever you cook the dal, add little less salt. Add sugar 1 teaspoon, 1/2 teaspoon of ginger paste. Now mix them well. Keep the flame low to medium. Such recipes where lentils are combined with vegetables or paneer also serve a good purpose to fulfill your protein and other nutritional needs. Now add pre-boiled chana dal. I soak the dal for 6 to 7 hours into water and then pressure cook for 2 to 3 whistles. Mix the dal with the spice mixture. Cook for 8 to 10 minutes on medium to high heat. This dal recipe is high in fiber, protein and minerals. You can see the dal has nicely thickened. Now time to add pre-fried paneer. Give a mix. After cooking for 2 to 3 minutes, add 1/4 teaspoon of garam masala powder and 1/2 teaspoon of clarified butter or ghee. Give a final mix and Paneer diye Cholar Dal is ready for the thali. This is cooked with little spices, tomato and paneer, which is cottage cheese. All make this a very different taste to have, which goes with everyday meals or even special occasions. Now I'm going to make prawn kebab. This is the starter of this thali. It's mildly spicy, soft on the inside and slightly crisp on the outside. First, into a bowl, take 1/2 cup of yogurt. Now add 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder, half teaspoon of Kashmiri red chili powder, 1/4 teaspoon of red chili powder, half teaspoon of cumin powder, 1 teaspoon of garlic paste, 1 teaspoon of ginger paste, 1 teaspoon of vinegar. You can add lemon juice also. Salt to taste. Now add 1/4 teaspoon of dry mango powder, which is Aamchur. Garam masala powder 1/4 teaspoon. Freshly chopped coriander leaves. Now mix all the spices very well. Prawn kebab is a delicious and simple Indian recipe which is prepared with prawns, yogurt, ginger garlic and spices. Take 150 gram of prawns. Coat the prawns with the marination nicely. I clean the prawns well, remove the scale and head and digestive tract. Just I keep the tail of the prawns rest for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, I am going to skewer the prawns. So take a wooden skewer which was soaked into the water for 30 minutes. These skewers are 6 inches skewers. You must try this scrumptious recipe, succulent on the inside and crispy on the outside. That is what defines the perfect prawn kebab. You can put more or less prawns in a skewer. It depends on the size of the prawns. So now I'll make the rest. Now brush some oil in a pan. It really takes little oil. When the pan is very nicely hot, place the prawn skewers. Before adding the prawns, make sure the pan is hot enough. Fry the prawn kebab on high heat for 3 to 4 minutes. As you know, I always said when I make the kebab that the temperature of your pan is most important. If the pan is not enough hot, when you place the kebab, then it start release the water. So be sure that the pan is nicely hot. Isn't it look good? Are you drooling? Must try this kebab. Turn them to the other side. These are nicely charred. Prawn kebabs are nicely cooked, so prawn kebab is ready to serve to our thali. Enjoy this delicious and irresistible prawn kebab with your favorite dip. The flavors of this mouth-watering recipe will definitely be a treat for your taste buds. Now I am going to make the condiment of this thali, Misty Aloo chutney. In this recipe, sweet potatoes are cooked with tamarind pulp and sugar. It is a very traditional recipe of Bengal. It is a combination of sweet and sour taste. In a pan, add 2 teaspoons of mustard oil. Add 1/4 teaspoon of pachforon. Fry them little. Now add sweet potatoes which are cut into dice. I take 2 sweet potatoes. Fry the sweet potatoes into oil for 3 to 4 minutes. Sweet potatoes are rich in antioxidants. It's high in fiber, very filling and delicious. It's full of vitamins and minerals too. I'll fry them until they are light golden. Now add 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder. Salt to taste. Mix the salt and turmeric powder with the sweet potato or Misty Aloo. You can say Ranga Aloo. Now add water as required. Cook this for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, you can see these are nicely cooked and little thickened. Now add 100 ml of tamarind pulp. Cook this for 5 minutes. It is though a Bengali condiment, but it's not that famous like other chutneys in Bengal. But when you once try out this recipe, I know you will love it. It is cooking for 5 minutes. I love this consistency of chutney. Now add 2.5 tablespoons of sugar. You can add jaggery also instead of sugar. Definitely adjust the sugar as per your taste. Give a good mix. If you want thin consistency, then adjust the quantity of water as per your choice. This is the recipe of my husband's auntie. She is also a very good cook and she is very sweet. Misty Aloo chutney is ready. You can store this chutney for 1 to 2 weeks into refrigerator. You can serve it as hot or cold, both. Now I'm going to make sweet of this thali Aamsotto Sandesh. First take 100 ml of khoa or mawa in a pan. I grate the khoa, though it was too fresh. If you have very fresh khoa like me, then just break with your fingers. Otherwise, grate the khoa. Cook this khoa for 2 to 3 minutes on very low heat. Now add milk to the pan. Mix well but gently. Cook for 5 minutes. Khoa or mawa is a dairy food originating from the Indian subcontinent. We use mawa in some cooking and widely used to make sweets. After cooking the khoa with milk, you can see khoa will be dissolved in the milk. Now add 4 tablespoons of milk powder. At this time, keep the flame very low. If you put the flame very high, it can burn as we cook with milk and the milk product. So be careful at this point. Now mix it well. Make sure there are no lumps. You have to mix the milk powder very well with khoa and milk. Cook this for 4 to 5 minutes. After mixing, add 2 tablespoons of sugar. I add milk powder before, that's also sweet. So I add 2 tablespoons of sugar. Give a good mix. Cook for another 4 to 5 minutes. Aamsotto is an Indian fruit leather made out of mango pulp mixed with concentrated sugar solution and sun-dried. It is one of the best way have the taste of mango on different seasons. Now add chopped dry fruits and raisins. I add cashew and almonds. Give a very good mix. Please try to chop the dry fruits very finely. Okay, this is nicely done. It's thick and creamy. Set it aside to cool down. Now time to make the sandesh. Before making the sandesh, apply some ghee on your palm. Otherwise, the mixture could be stick with your palm. Take some portion of mixture and roll it and give a shape like cylindrical. It's very easy to make. You can make them so easily and it's very effortless. Now take a Aamsotto. It's a thin layer of Aamsotto or mango fruit leather on your palm and place the sandesh on the middle and then cover it and roll it very gently. Tap the both edges. Aamsotto Sandesh is ready for our thali. I make 12 Aamsotto Sandesh from this amount of ingredients. I'll keep the link of Luchi, rice and Posto the Alu Bhaja in the description box, which I made in previous videos. You can see at this frame all dishes together which I cooked in this video. Hope you try at least a recipe from this thali and let me know how it's turned out for you and how much you liked that recipe. That's it for today's video. Please hit the like button after watching the video and leave your comment in the comment section. Please subscribe to our channel and share our videos with your family and friends. Stay happy and safe. Thank you. Bye.